Picture this. It's 1995 and Pamela Anderson is the queen of pop culture. Her red Baywatch swimsuit is iconic, her Playboy covers legendary. But a private moment, stolen and splashed across the world, turns her life into a nightmare. Fast forward to 2025, and that wound is ripped open again. Not by tabloids, but by a Grammy-winning pop star. This is the story of Pamela Anderson's battle to escape her past and the shocking way Lorde dragged it back into the spotlight. Lorde's current affairs stuns fans. In July 2025, the music world buzzed when Lorde dropped her latest album, featuring the track Current Affairs. The song's second verse hit like a bombshell. All alone in my room / watching the tape of their honeymoon / on the boat, it was pure and true / then the film came out. Yes, that tape, the infamous 1995 honeymoon video of Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, stolen from their Malibu home and distributed without their consent. Lorde didn't just reference it, she called it beautiful in a Rolling Stone interview, admitting she watched it after psychedelic therapy and saw two people so in love, like children. The internet erupted. Pamela has spoken out so many times about how violated she felt and still feels about it, but I guess that doesn't matter because it's beautiful to Lorde. One ex-user fumed. Another posted, "This is so tone-deaf. Why glorify someone's trauma?" Pamela Anderson, now 57, is reportedly livid but choosing to ignore Lorde's obsession. Sources close to the star say she hates, when people bring up the tape, a wound that's never fully healed. In a stinging twist, Anderson allegedly doesn't even know who Lorde is, a subtle but brutal snub to the singer's relevance. She's focused on her work, not some pop star digging up her pain, an insider told Yahoo. This clash isn't just a celebrity feud. It's a raw collision of personal trauma and public fascination, raising questions about privacy, consent, and the cost of fame. The tape that changed everything. To understand the sting, let's rewind to 1995. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, Motley Crue's wild drummer, were newlyweds, basking in love on a houseboat at Lake Mead. Their private home video, capturing intimate moments, was meant for their eyes only. But a disgruntled contractor, owed $20,000, stole the tape and sold it to Internet Entertainment Group. By 1997, it was everywhere, online, on bootleg VHS, a cultural phenomenon that tripled traffic to Club Love's website. The tape reportedly raked in hundreds of millions, but Anderson and Lee saw none of it. A judge awarded them $740,000 each against distributor Seth Warshawski, but he never paid. If anyone watches it, if anyone buys it, if anyone sells it, it's just pathetic, Anderson said in her 2023 Netflix documentary Pamela, A Love Story. You can't put a monetary number on the amount of pain and suffering it caused. The fallout was brutal. Anderson, pregnant during the legal battle, feared the stress would harm her unborn child and dropped the case. Her career took a hit, her image forever tied to the scandal. "I didn't realize how difficult it was," she reflected in a 2024 Variety interview, noting how her sons, Brandon and Dylan, grew up hearing cruel comments about their sexualized mom. The tape wasn't just a violation, it reshaped her life, her family, and her legacy. The media storm and social media firestorm. Lorde's comments didn't just spark debate, they lit a fuse. X was ablaze with reactions, from fans defending Lorde's artistic expression to others slamming her insensitivity. Lorde's out here romanticizing a stolen sex tape like it's some indie film. One user posted, earning thousands of likes. Another wrote, "Pamela deserves better. She's been through enough." The backlash spread to Reddit's FOMOA, where users called out Lorde's privilege. She's intellectualizing someone else's trauma for clout. Gross. Yet, some fans praised Lorde's bold lyricism, arguing she was exploring love's purity, not exploiting Anderson. Mainstream media piled on. The Daily Mail ran a piece questioning Lorde's judgment, while Vulture debated whether the reference was art or overreach. Anderson stayed silent publicly, but her team's leaked comments to Yahoo painted a picture of quiet fury. "She's not engaging with this," a source said. "She's moved on, and she wishes everyone else would too." The contrast was stark. Lorde, 28, basking in artistic freedom, versus Anderson, 57, fighting to redefine herself beyond a decades-old scandal. Pamela's past and present. Pamela Anderson's life reads like a Hollywood script, glamorous, chaotic, and resilient. Spotted at a 1989 BC Lions game, she skyrocketed to fame as Playboy's February 1990 playmate, later Rosie O'Donnell, and Baywatch's C.J. Parker. Her 1995 marriage to Tommy Lee was a whirlwind, producing sons Brandon, 28, and Dylan, 27, but also the sex tape scandal that defined her 1990s image. Multiple marriages followed: Kid Rock, Rick Salomon twice, John Peters briefly, Dan Hayhurst, all ending in splits. Her 2023 memoir Love, Pamela, and Netflix documentary revealed her financial struggles despite Baywatch's global success, including tax debts and an $8 million Malibu home rebuild. She was the most famous woman in the world and doesn't have a nest egg, director Ryan White noted. Now, Anderson is in a renaissance. Her makeup-free philosophy, embraced since 2023, stunned at the 2025 Met Gala, where she debuted a chic bob in a crystal-encrusted Tory Burch gown. Her role in The Last Showgirl, 2024, earned a SAG nomination, with critics like the BBC's Karen James calling her performance a revelation. She's set to star in Naked Gun, August 2025, with Liam Neeson, trading her 90s glam for a raw, authentic vibe. "I wanted to figure out who am I," she told Yahoo Life. Her sons, especially Brandon, have championed her reinvention, with Brandon producing Pamela, a love story to humanize her. She was no longer this sex symbol. She was a human being, he told Variety. Yet, the past lingers. Anderson's spoken candidly about the tape's toll, from her son's pain to her own violated privacy. Her vegan activism, PETA campaigns, and eco-friendly ventures like Pamela's Pickles show her commitment to a purposeful life. But Lorde's lyrics threaten to drag her back to the blurry years she's worked to leave behind. A battle for control. This isn't just about a song. It's about a woman who's fought for decades to reclaim her narrative. Anderson's career highs, Playboy record holder, Baywatch icon, came with lows: objectification, financial woes, and a stolen private moment that became public property. Her 2023 documentary and memoir were her way of setting the record straight, showing the world the gentle soul fans on Reddit praise. Lorde's reference, however well-intentioned, feels like a step backward, romanticizing a violation Anderson has called pathetic. It's a reminder that fame can trap you in a version of yourself you've outgrown. Here's where I get real. Pamela Anderson's story hits hard because it's not just hers. It's every woman who's been reduced to a caricature, judged for choices made in her 20s, and denied the chance to evolve. Lorde's lyrics aren't just art. They're a casual dismissal of someone's pain, dressed up as poetry.